Alright, hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time to the channel, my name is Dana, and I'm a reseller, and I focus on reselling content, both eBay and Amazon for the majors, but all the other stuff too, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, Depop, etc. And I put out a ton of eBay videos and what sold, some sourcing, that kind of stuff, and I haven't really done much with the Amazon side of things. And so what I thought I would do today is show you how to do an Amazon shipment using Inventorylab to send things into FBA to have Amazon fulfill them. So I will show you everything as I do this, as good as I can, because I'm filming by myself. But you have to promise to subscribe and hit that bell notification before I show you what I'm going to send into Amazon. Because not a lot of people want to do that. They don't want to show you what they're sending into Amazon because then you guys are going to go on and get on the listing and tank the price and all that fun stuff. So you got to promise to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, and don't get on and tank my listings. So anyways, hopefully that has some fun and show you some good things on how to use Inventorylab if you haven't used it before. There's no sponsor or anything, just Inventorylab makes it a lot easier when it comes tax time to know what you made on all your profit on all your items. So anyways, let's see, I am going to show you a couple things real quick, and then we're just going to get straight into it. So again, like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this. Share it with your friends and say, hey, this is something I'm interested in doing. Or if you think I could do something better, leave it down in the comments and let me know. All right, a couple quick things I will show you. I do, part of my listing, I use this, I don't know how you say it, but it's a Bluetooth scanner, and makes it a lot easier to get my items done. So I have the computer here, and forgive me, it's like kind of, I've got a monitor up here set up for Inventorylab to kind of show everything off. And then I do print all my labels on the Dymo. My daughter put that sticker on there. So I took out the big labels and I've got in the small labels so it can just print those for me as I go. So a couple things that you'll need. You don't have to use a Dymo printer. Could be whatever as long as it's a label printer. You can even use sheets that print off of a regular printer and with the stickers, but that seems a whole lot harder, and I print shipping labels and all that anyways, so I have this. And forgive my mess. Look, this is the life of a reseller. You have stuff all over the place, including your receipts and some video games that I just listed and all that fun stuff. So anyways, basically what we're going to do is get into Inventorylab and start a shipment. And then once we start the shipment, we'll scan the barcodes and stuff with this, and then it'll print the labels here, and then we'll apply them. So forgive me as I figure out my editing of this. But I'm going to put it down for a second on this camera, and we're going to pick up on the computer over here and start with Inventorylab. All right, so basically what you want to do, forgive me, I need to get a better webcam because this quality is garbage, and I apologize. But this is what my computer has. It's a really nice computer, but the webcam is just trash. So if you see me down in the corner there looking bad, forgive me. But basically what you do is you go to inventorylab.com if this is what you use. You can do this through Seller Central as well, but like I said, this is going to be partially an Inventorylab tutorial as well. And basically what you're going to do is come over to List and Prep. And then if you had something, if there's open batches or working shipments, I don't have anything like that right now. So otherwise what you would do is come over here to New Batch, and it will say, like, is there a batch name that you want to do? It'll default to the date, and then you can import things like this. I will label all my items, which is what I always do, and provide box contents is on. I always do that. And then shipping method, small parcel. You can change this if you're doing freight or something like that, but if you're just shipping a box or two, this is what you're going to want to do. And then you just create the new shipment. And basically what it's going to start from here is you would come over here and you can search Amazon and input your items. If you do it that way, or if you do it how I'm going to be doing it, you turn on your handy dandy barcode scanner, and let's see if we can do one of the items just for the example. So I scanned that item, and then it's going to pop up any item that is available on here. So you can see this one is ranked number 34,783, and there's 9 offers. This one's ranked 151, 142 with 50 offers. You always want to choose, as long as it's the same thing, the lowest ranking one. So just select. I have this some of these things set up as merchant fulfilled as well in the meanwhile, and so if I sold it before I shipped it into Amazon, I could do this. So what you're going to see on something like this is this, so it has me listed right now, and so I'm going to delete the matching SKU because I no longer want to have it merchant fulfilled if I'm trying to create a shipment into FBA. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do. And then so basically on here you're going to put in how many. I have 2. My buy cost is let's see, I don't know why it shows $12.90. Well, this is from a previous buy cost that it's pulling into here, because that's not accurate. These are going to be $10.84, and I purchased this item on May the 5th at Target. And then so this is just accounting purposes, so you can track it and see, do you make more money with Target or Walmart or Walgreens or whatever that is, and it is new, etc. And then so you can see your list price is down here. Let me see, maybe I need to move myself a little bit. Hopefully that'll be better. So you can see the list price is over here at $26.99, and then according to all that, my net profit will be $8.27 per item, 76.29%, and that's just basically matching the FBA price. You can see over here there's shippers from merchant fulfilled from $27.98 and $33.98. So let's just go ahead and match the FBA and then add to batch. And then it'll say great job, and then you can hear it printing over here. And then what will happen is these labels will print out, which has your FN SKU on it. And so basically you're just going to take this and take your item. So here's the item. It is a Monster Jam, and this is, let's see if I can put it on there, the specific one. And then there's a barcode on the actual item itself right here, and you got to cover that so your stuff doesn't get commingled. You want your things to start like this. Let's see, it starts with an X, so that you know that that's your item. And then basically all I'm going to do, stick it on it, and now this is prepped. It's ready to go to Amazon, and we'll go really easy from there. So that one is labeled. This one is labeled. Item number 1 is done. So as it updates down here, you'll see at the bottom, so let's see on here, so total SKUs, so there's 1 SKU right now, 2 items, average sales rank of 34,000, total sales value of $53.98, total buy cost $21.68. My net profit so far of this shipment would be $16.54. So let's keep going. I'm going to show you a couple, and then I'm just going to kind of speed through it because I've got a whole bunch over here. So I'll show some this way, and then I'm going to show some on a camera over the other way. So let's see. I'll just grab the next one behind me, scan it with my barcode scanner. Alright, so you can see it right here, has no rank, which is fine. Delete the matching, yes, because I no longer want to have it on there. 1084, it imports the buy costs from the other ones that were there. You can see right now the lowest buy cost or available offer on this thing is $37.77, so let's go ahead and match that. It'll make me $18.20 per item on a buy cost of $10.84. And so we have just confirmed quantity is 1. Add to batch. You should hear my printer. What the heck is this? No, it wants a length and width and weight. That's new. Let's see. 10 by 7 by 3. This is 11 ounces. All right, so we'll leave that one on the side. That's new. I haven't had that happen to me before, but that's fine. That's just part of the deal. So anyways, you can see on here, there's 2 different ones. Some of these are so new, like these are brand new, even to Target for getting them, so they're may or may not have things, so that's no fun. Let's see on here, 2 of this one. Wonder if this one's going to do the same thing for the, nope, this one's going to go ahead and print just fine. So there we go. And that one is prepped and ready. So basically that's the process. You scan it. You input your buy cost, so you get the reporting and the tax benefits and all that to using the Inventorylab. Inventorylab's like $49 and change a month, so it's not cheap. But I can tell you when it comes to the end of the year for your tax purposes, you're going to definitely have wanted to have this on there. So anyways, I'm going to leave on this screen recording and do maybe a little bit of time lapse as I don't know if I'll do that or just switch to the other camera. Either way, hang around and we'll get an updated total down there on the bottom. As of right now, you can see I've spent $54.20 and my net profit is expected at least of $69.70. So anyways, let me get the other camera on and scan a few more things, and then we'll show the total as we keep going. All right, so we've already done a couple of them. You can see I've got the FN SKUs on there for the stickers, etc. And so I'm just going to keep going onto something like this. So you would scan it, you would come over to the computer and select it. And so this is going to show there's FBA, and then this is my merchant fulfilled. So I'm going to delete all matching SKUs and replenish because let's see, I'll put it up on here because I don't want to have the ones fulfilled by me anymore. There are 2 of those. My buy cost, let's see, I'm going to have to do the math on these, and I think I paid $3.75. And I'm going to put this as a state, and then so I'm going to match FBA price, and then you can see my net profit of $49.17, $1,311.20. You add to batch, and it's going to print out A2. Ooh, forgive me, I'm not in the cleanest office right now, but bear with me a second. I am going to label these. Well, actually, a lot of the time what I'll do is, so if I know that that's that, then I'll just throw those there and then scan the next one, and then I'll stop and put all the labels at once. So So we're going to select, delete matching and create new. Yes, delete matching and create new. I have 2 of those. All the other buy costs and everything will stay the same. You can see the net profit per unit. Add to batch. Print out. And that's that. So anyways, I'm going to get all the rest of this done. And then I have a few secret ones down there that I'm not going to be able to show you. But some of this you're just seeing the sneak peeks on, and we'll go from there. So bear with me a minute. Let me get all of these labeled, and then we'll pick back up. All right, one of the other things I want to show you is how to find an item, assuming maybe the barcode doesn't scan or something like that. So if you click on the Amazon Plus Unlisted there, say you find it, you know what the ASIN is, etc. from like the Amazon Seller app on your phone, you can just type that in. You can also still search, but let's see, B093. There are certain items like these tech decks where the barcode just scans to a generic thing and it's going to pull up a million different things. So I've went through the barcode and did an image search on my phone. So did an image search on the phone, found it, created a listing. So now I just need to click replenish, and then you can come in here and put in all your information, the quantity. This was purchased on the 8th. The supplier is Target. $17.99. This one's probably going to give me the dimension. Nope, it's going to print out right there. So that's what you do if you're not positive. Just for like an example up here, you could also put in tech deck chameleons and search it by that, and then you would be able to find it right there, along with all this other stuff that you could then select. So anyways, got the one that I needed, so I'm gonna keep going. Gets a little boring, so some of this I'm probably going to have sped through for you, but figured I'd save a little bit of a time lapse in here just so you can see me doing it, but this is life. Alright, so coming back in here, I've listed everything that I showed you that I had out on the tables. I'm still going to list a few other things that I'm not going to be able to show on this one, but I just thought I would give you a quick rundown on how I'm looking at everything so far. So you should be able to see at the bottom of the screen right here, there's currently 24 SKUs going on to this shipment. There are 46 total items amongst those SKUs. Average sales rank 196. So that's really high, but there's some of these toys that were newer and they were way up in like the 200,000 rank. It's actually way better than that, but it's just going to give you an average on there. Matching the buy box on everything, the total sales value comes out to $1,467.12. My buy cost, what I spent to buy all this stuff, $244.17, leaving me a net profit on the items that we have there of $846.06. And so you can see here, this would be basically your buy cost, your fees and commissions that we're going to pay to Amazon, and then net profit 57.67% is where I'm currently at. And so anyways, let me get the other things input on here, and then I'll show the total, what that next net profit expected, right? Because this is assuming you sell everything. It's assuming you match the buy box and they actually sell at that. And there's no, crazy price tanking or something nuts like that. Some of you who sell on Amazon know what I mean by that. But anyways, let me keep going, and then I'll pick back up when I'm ready to show you the next spot. All right, so as I'm doing this, I'm just going to show you real quick. Basically, this step is Tetris. You're playing a real life game of Tetris, and you got to get all this stuff as tightly packed in to the box as you can. Basically, like, here's my first layer. You want it to get as flat as you can. I'll still fill in as much of this as I can as I'm doing it. But what you're going to do is make sure that your box does not exceed 50 pounds. You're going to get an issue and fees and charges and penalty. There we go, a penalty if you go over 50 pounds. So basically, I'm just going to start at the bottom with the heavy stuff and work up to the lighter stuff so it doesn't get crushed. And then I'll double check, make sure I'm not getting over 50 pounds. I can't imagine I will with what I have. And then we'll go on to the next step. So let me keep going. All right, so we've got it all in one box. There's a lot of void here, so I'm going to have to cut that down to size. Double check our weight. We're at 26 pounds, 13 ounces, so we're well under the 50 pound limit. So let me finish void. Well, I'm going to cut this down and then I'll just fold all the boxes in. You can also see I double boxed it just because I don't want things to come crashing through the side. Right, we've got $1,870 in sales in here. You don't want to chintz out on your box as you're sending that stuff in. So this is a free box that I got, but either way, you don't want to cheap out. So I'm double walled all the way around, and that way we're going to be as safe as possible, and we're packed as tight as possible so things don't get moved and destroyed on the way to Amazon. All right, so I've got bubble wrap and some bags just kind of filling a low spot there. And then basically what you do is I personally take a knife and I put it flat, and then I poke a hole through all four corners. So basically this would just go right here, poke a hole out, and then you can cut up the side. So basically these are loose here, and then I take the back of the knife and I score straight across from side to side, so that'll make this flap fold basically. So you can see that's going to make a nice easy one. It's a little bit harder when I've got this double wall, so I have to score that too, and then these will basically just fold right over on top of themselves, and then that'll give us some extra cushion with all this extra cardboard on the top of it as well. So it'll have all the cardboard, it'll double boxed all the way around. And let me see, this may or may not just fold over without doing the inside one. Nah, I don't think it's going to. Let me do that second one, and then I'll pick it back up. All right, forgive the stuff in the background, but there it is, all boxed up, everything folded over nice and neat. So like I said, we're just under, so I'm just going to put it at 27 pounds, and we'll get the dimensions and stick this into Inventorylab. All right, so we've got everything in the boxes, everything's input. The next step that you're going to do is you're going to come over here to where it says Review Batch down in the bottom corner, and click on that. And it's basically going to show you all the stuff. You're going to verify that all the quantities are correct, your average buy cost, etc. So just make sure everything's filled in. If you're comfortable with all that, I know I am, you just click submit and then sync. And then it's going to spin and spin and spin to basically confirm that everything is going. And then it's going to basically come up with this right here. And in a second, it'll pop up eventually somewhere down here that transmitted successfully and ready to go. So I'm going to wait for that to pop up, and then I'm going to go over to Seller Central so we can actually oh, sorry, I forgot. You have to click create. I'm missing a step. And then yes, create. And then, because it created the shipment and we had to do it, this is going to LAS1, which is Las Vegas. Then you come down here, enter box contents. That's where I was messed up. Oh man, because I'm looking at one screen. You can't see it, but I've got another screen over here to be able to do the screen record. It's kind of funky how I have it set up. But anyways, let's see. We are going to click on this since we've got it all on one. We are going to assign to a box. It's going to go to box 1. I only have one box. And then we are going to transmit all boxes to Seller Central. Box weight was 27 pounds, like we said. And the dimensions are 18 by 18 by 17. 18, 17. 27 pounds, submit all, and then now it's going to do that thing where I said it's going to wait, so you're going to say, okay, got it, and then we're just going to wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. So bear with me, I'm just going to pause the recording. Actually, I'll probably leave it running and then I'll just edit this part out, and that way you can see exactly when a little thing pops up on the screen that says we're ready for the next step. Alright, so you guys can see it over here. It says success. Your information has been accepted in full for this batch, and now it's ready to go. So bear with me. I'm going to, heck, let's just see if we can do it here. No, I have it in a different one. Amazon. Let's make that bigger. Let's put that on the screen. Alright, so basically what you're going to do once you're in Seller Central and you're ready to do the next thing, you're going to go to Inventory and Manage FBA Shipments. So you'll see Manage FBA Shipments here, and then you're going to work on Shipment, which was over on the side there. Hopefully that showed up on the screen. I just clicked it. Forgive me, it gives me an error on my address, and I have to enter my new address every single time, even though it's exactly the same. So bear with me, I'll have to blur that off the screen, but basically it's going to show you right here. It's shipping to Henderson, Nevada, 36 SKUs, all that stuff that's going on here. And then if you scroll down, it's going to say small parcel delivery, which is correct. Amazon partner, which is correct. And then you're going to come down and verify it has all your information input, so that's all correct. 27, 18, 18 by 17. And then you're going to click calculate for your shipping cost. And then it's going to think about it, and it's going to cost me $8.43 to send this box via UPS. So you just click agree. Isn't that crazy? You can send this 27-pound box for $8.43. That's why you use FBA. If I would have shipped 2 of these items merchant fulfilled, I would have paid more than $8 in shipping. So anyways, you click accept charges, and it's going to think and think and think, and now it's going to say, what date am I going to ship this? So I'm going to ship these tomorrow. I have a thermal printer. You would change this if you don't have a thermal printer, and then you just scroll down and you can do whatever you want. But first thing for me is going to be print the box labels, and let's click print, label, And then I have that. I always set mine to 90% on the scale just so it doesn't cut the top of the tags off. Just something with my printer. Oh, dang it. I forgot to change the stickers back to the label size. Hang on. So, rookie mistake. Take out your small labels and put back in the shipping label. You can roast me in the comments for that if you'd like. How many of you guys do that? All right, let's try that again. Print. All right, so I'll cover up that one, but basically you're going to get your 2 labels and stick them on top of the box. All right, and basically that's how it's going to look. You're just going to put your 2 labels right on the top of the box. I'm just covering up my address there, and you are ready to go. So this is going to go to UPS. You just drop it off and they scan it. These will send over to Amazon. And basically the process from here is Amazon's going to get the items. They're going to check them into LAS1, which is in Henderson, Nevada, like it says. And then they are going to, the way I have mine set up is they're going to get it there and then they're going to disperse it out to other warehouses, and then the merchandise will be fulfilled from there. So basically it's going to get checked in and it's going to get transferred. So they go into transfer for a week or so. Then once they hit the new facility, they basically will show up for sale. So I've probably got about 2 weeks before any of this really starts selling. But the nice thing is with FBA, you just send it and let it go. So I don't have to do anything other than check pricing every once in a while and make sure that I'm still priced competitively. But they're going to ship my, I've already sold like $87 or so today. Not really that much, but it's nice that that sales happened and I don't have to ship it. It's already done. It's gone. And easy peasy for me. So anyways, what do you think about today's video? Do you want to see more Amazon shipments like this? Do you want to see more of the specific product that I'm selling? Do you want to see scanning for inventory inside of stores? I'm really curious for your feedback. Those of you who are new to the channel, hopefully you made it to this point and this was valuable information for you. If you want to start selling on eBay or Mercari or something like that, go check out some of my what sold videos and you can see some of the stuff that I'm selling and maybe potentially something that you might be interested in. And again, like, share, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications when I post new content. So anyways, this was fun for me. I don't know how editing this is going to be, but I will do my best to make this flow good for you guys and girls. And anyways, happy selling. Thanks for watching. Peace.